Time now for sports, and we have some great news at the top this evening. Cayman's under-17 girls team win their first match of the Caribbean Football Union World Cup qualifiers over in Haiti last evening. Lining up before the first whistle, the local girls had a tough game against the Bahamas. Coming from a goal down, Cayman wins 2-1 at the National Stadium in Port-au-Prince. Goals from Ashley Shim in the 60th and the winner from Ashani Francis in the 64th, giving Cayman a well-deserved victory. I spoke to coach Bobby McLaren on the phone from Haiti today, and he was thrilled by the performance.
It was a huge boost to our morale. I think overall these girls were very positive. Even when they went behind, they never stopped playing. They kept pressuring Bahamas. We hit the post like 3 times in the first half, you know. And I mean, they could have been discouraged and gave up, but they didn't, you know. We came in at halftime, you know. We refocused, you know. We made some tactical changes and, you know, went back out and took the fight to them. And, you know, in the end, you know, we got the goals.
Sounding very happy from Haiti today. In the other fixture last night, the home team pounded, hammered and dismissed the British Virgin Islands 24-0. Cayman has a great shot to go 2-0 when they meet the British Virgin Islands tomorrow evening. The top 2 teams in Group A, looking like the Cayman Islands and Haiti, advance to the next round of qualifying. Moving on to some baseball news now. The Philadelphia Phillies keep their hopes of back-to-back World Series alive last night, winning Game 5 over the New York Yankees in Philly 8-6, thanks to some monster hitting and disciplined pitching. 2 home runs from Chase Utley, helping him equal the World Series record, and expert pitching by Cliff Lee set up the victory. Utley's 5 homers ties him with the Yankees legend Reggie Jackson for the World Series record. So the Phillies have live support as the series returns to the Bronx on Wednesday for Game 6. But the Yankees need just 1 more win to clinch their 27th World Series title. To the NFL now, and then there were 2. Just a pair of teams remain unbeaten after Week 8 of the NFL season. The Indianapolis Colts and New Orleans Saints keeping their unbeaten records intact. Last night, the Saints hold off a tough Atlanta Falcons 35-27. Spectacular play there in the Superdome. On Sunday, the Colts overcome a stern test to beat the San Francisco 49ers 18-14. The other unbeaten team at the start of the Week 8 was the Denver Broncos, but the heavy-hitting Baltimore Ravens hand them their first loss, going down 30-7. It was a great week for Pro Football Mania participants. 6 competitors top the standings this week, all go 11-2 with this past weekend's selections. And before we go this evening, so Usain Bolt has proven he's the fastest human being on the planet. Well, this past weekend, he made friends with one of the few animals faster than he is. On a trip to Kenya, Bolt adopted an abandoned cheetah cub, naming it after himself, Lightning Bolt. Bolt's sponsorship of the 3-month-old cheetah is part of an effort to boost Kenyan conservation of its wildlife. His sponsor, Puma, will actually be sponsoring the cheetah. He also met Kenyan President Mwai Kibaki on the trip, handing over an autographed picture of himself in his trademark pose at the recent IAAF World Championships in Berlin back in August. The president hailed Bolt and his achievement and encouraged the Jamaican to return to Africa because he is an inspiration to the country's youth. Bolt was warmly received by all and thoroughly enjoyed his trip to the safari, even when he came face to face with a formidable foe.
My most memorable experience was actually a bull elephant. I saw a big bull elephant and Mr. Zykes was, I would say, he was teasing the bull elephant. He was kind of upset. He kind of started opening his ear up and lift his trunk up, and I was kind of scared.
Bolt in Africa. He has a long way to catch up to the cheetah if he wants to race him over 100 meters. In a recent test, the cheetah covered the 100-meter sprint distance in just over 6 seconds, making Usain's 9.58 look like easy work. That's it for sports this evening. Weather is next.